I'm not gonna talk long because my throat is killing me. But it is currently like almost 8:30. So I woke up at 1 having a hot flash. Like I was sweating. I woke up at 2 having to pee. I woke up at 4 having to pee, and then I stayed up from 4 all the way to 6 because my throat hurt so bad. And then here I am at 8:30 because I need to start eating something so I can take my pain medicine because this is awful. It only hurts so bad when I swallow. Only when I swallow. Like it is sore and swollen. Like look how swollen I am down here. So yes, I have bedhead. Get over it. I just had surgery. I'm gonna look how I want to look. I made a TikTok I think at like 5 in the morning because it was a good TikTok. But yes, this is my bed hair. But I'm gonna get up so I can take my pain medicine. But I've been almost 9 hours without my pain medicine when I've been around the clock all yesterday with it, so my throat is not doing well without it. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again because I need to take it during nighttime because it really hurts. It's just right when, but I woke up at 1:24 dying of heat, and that's because I was having a fever, but I was like shaky when I woke up, so I knew I had a fever, which is good because it's healing. That means my body's healing from it. But with that being said, it made me wake up and made me realize that my medicine's starting to wear off. So it feels like strep throat times 5 when you're swallowing. It hurts. There's no way that I can show you guys my tonsils right now. Yeah. You probably just saw up my nose more than seeing my throat, so. But yeah, they look bad. My right one looks way bigger than my left, which is weird because my left one was always the bigger one when it would swell. So I'm confused why this is a bigger hole, but whatever. Okay, well, it's day 2, and my boyfriend is gonna come and see me and hang out with me for a little bit. So I'm excited for that. But I'm pushing through, and that's all I can ask for. God just needs to let me heal a little bit faster. I just want to know when it starts to feel better. So I'm going to have to research, like, what days start to be relieved of pain. But it is only day 2. And I think it just hurts so bad because I've been off my medicine for so long. So I'll be okay when I get it. But I will talk to you guys multiple times today. Hopefully looking a little bit better than I do. It hurts so bad. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Oh my gosh. Well, hello. I'm back. I sound a little bit better. I'm coughing like a lot, so for it not to be hurting my throat, that's good. I don't remember where we left off. Not yesterday. This morning. I do remember that I didn't take my medicine yet, and so I was really hurting, and it was really hard for me to talk. So as of right now, I have done 2 dosages. Is that how you say that? I don't know. 2 dosages of my medicine, my pain medicine, and I'm feeling so much better. I'm still really congested. It doesn't sound like it, but hear me. That's not my throat. That's me being stuffed like all the way up here. I took my first dose at 9:06 this morning, and then my second one at 110 this morning. So I feel a lot better. But I wanted to come back on and say hi because I said I would. And I've had like a 4-hour nap, not consistently. My medicine's so weird to me. I take it, it kicks in like 20 to 30 minutes, and then I need to take a nap because I'll be sitting on my computer doing this, and I'll go like this. And I'll do that like when people are super tired and you see them do it in public and stuff. Okay, my medicine's kicking in, Dad, and he goes, why are you sleeping? I said, yep. So, which is weird because yesterday I wasn't sleepy at all. I took 1 hour nap when I got home from the hospital, and that was it. That was it. So, oh, I have a zit coming in right here. I can feel it. Okay, so anyway, I was getting sidetracked because I found a zit, but it wasn't a zit. It was, I think I bit my lip in my sleep or when I was eating and I just didn't realize it because the inside hurts, not the outside. Anyway, just to give you guys like a little update, I was just talking about my medicine because it's so weird. I said that I could take like, it will kick in and then I'll be super sleepy. So, but what happens is I can sleep for a good hour, maybe an hour and a half. That's kind of pushing it, but an hour. And then I'll wake up burning, like sweating, but have the chills, not be super hot. So that's when I know I have my fevers. And the doctor said fevers are normal. It means that your body is healing. You just don't want them to go over 101.5. So I said, okay, we can keep track of that. My dad went to the grocery store to get me food that I can eat and other stuff. He forgot the thermometer. So my boyfriend's being a hero today and bringing me my thermometer from home. But he's going to do it a little bit later because he's busy with. So that's why I think I'm so red in the cheeks is because I wake up sweating every single time. And I just woke up. I woke up like, I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 2:40. I woke up maybe like 2:30. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock and I woke up around like 2:30. And I wear my AirPods when I try to sleep because music makes me sleep easier when I'm in pain because then I listen to the music and not focus on the pain. Or that my dad keeps the freaking huge blinds open so I can see outside and I got no darkness. So that's beside the point. So I think that's why I'm so red because I keep getting fevers, which is good. It's just the only bad thing is I can't track them. Like I don't know how high they're getting or anything like that. And they told me to track them because they told me not to let it get over a certain temperature. So that's why I need my thermometer. And I can't leave because on my medicine, I'll crash. Because that's literally what it says on the bottle. Do not drive or you can cause an incident. So, but my tonsils are doing really well. If a lot of you don't know what tonsillectomies are, they take like this cauterizer. They're never cutting. Maybe they do cut in your mouth a little bit. But I had a breathing tube down my throat. Oh, it's starting to hurt to swallow. I put a breathing tube, they put a breathing tube down my throat. And then he worked around it. And so my like every time a doctor feels right here, those are your tonsils. My tonsils are gone. And it's so weird because I'm like, Dad, my tonsils hurt. And I'm like, wait, I don't have my tonsils. So, but let me just try to do a little background of why I needed my tonsils out so bad. Okay, so a little background of why I need my tonsils out so bad was I just look so rough today and I just don't like it. But why I needed my tonsils out so bad was because when I was a senior in high school, I went on my senior trip. But, where's she barking at? Is that Allie already? I have a friend coming to visit me because she said that she was going to bring me, oh, it's the dogs. Anywho, getting so sidetracked, guys. Anyway, I'm going to try to make this as short as I can, so let's go. Senior in high school, we went on spring break. I had a lot of people spreading germs everywhere. But my spring break was 2018, and so that wasn't COVID or anything, so nobody was like freaking out that we couldn't go on vacation. Anywho, so I went on vacation, and I was sick kind of going in, just like a cold, because you're going from freezing cold in Indiana all the way down to Florida Siesta Key. So I was already feeling a little groggy, but then right when I got there, it's like right when you get the sunshine, your skin looks better, your hair looks better, you feel better. So I was perfectly fine when I was there. I'm on my way home, and I'm starting to get sick again. Like, sore throat, everything. I found out that I had strep, but there were a lot of people in my school that came back positive for strep. But I had the worst case. The lady asked me, I went to 4 different doctors, 4, to see what was wrong with me, because I was in the School Musical. I've never worn face makeup as much as I had to, and I had a rash starting from here down. I'll insert pictures down here when I can or at the end. But it was a rash starting from here down, and it was awful. But it looked like little bumps, so I thought it was chickenpox. I was like, Mom, I have chickenpox. I've never had chickenpox. I was like, I don't want chickenpox. I gotta go sing and whatever. So I let the rash go because it wasn't spreading or anything. Then I noticed my back. I'll still insert pictures if I can find some, because this was not a fun time for me. So all I wanted to do was delete every picture that I had when I had this problem going on. So in my genetic line of my parents, I have a thing called guttate psoriasis. And I've only heard of one other person I know that has had it. And she's an adult, and she could take the medicine where it's a 4-day pill and it goes away after those 4 days. I had it for a year and a half. Because the medicine that I wasn't allowed to take was because of the reason that it had penicillin in it, and I'm allergic to penicillin. I have guttate psoriasis, and that is a rash that happens when you get strep, but it's genetic. So I had no idea what it was. So I went to 4 different doctors, and my one doctor that is a family friend doctor, he told me, I've never seen this before. I don't honestly know what it is. You might be one for the books. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, but no, I don't want to be, because what if you guys can't find a healing for it? Let me just say, going to high school, trying to just push through because I'm almost done, and then everybody looking at you, because it started here and went all the way down. I had it all over my arms, my hands, my legs, my stomach, my butt, everywhere. So for me to be going through my senior year, and having so many people look at me like, oh, she's contagious, or what's wrong with her, or asking me questions like, can that spread to other people? It was hard enough, but I did not want to go to lunch in front of everybody because of my psoriasis. You could see my psoriasis on my legs from a mile away. Like, I have pictures on my Instagram. I can tag my Instagram down here. But you can see it in my one picture where I'm jumping up to, like, my last day of senior year. And it was awful. So that was in May. So it was just starting. Imagine that times 5, because then it just got worse and worse and worse after that. But I'm not kidding you. It was everywhere. So don't get me wrong. I don't regret anything I did my senior year. I had so much fun. All of us had fun. Drinking all the parents' liquor. Woohoo. I had so much fun. So I don't regret anything. It was the fact that, how is a girl supposed to know that she has something genetic in her line when I don't know my genetics? And then come back and want to be just like the rest of everybody, just get strep. But I get strep and guttate psoriasis. That took 2 months to freaking diagnose. So it was hard enough on me, and it was it was hard on my parents because it was medicine after medicine. So then my tonsils ever since then have just been getting swollen and swollen and swollen and annoying. And so now it's 2020, But now when I'm filming, this is 2021. But 2020, I probably in like July, and then again in September, and then again in December, my tonsils were so big that they were touching my uvula without me even sticking my tongue out. So it was time to get those out. My dermatologist that diagnosed me, she's an angel. She's Dr. Swan. She's awesome. She diagnosed me and was like, I've seen this a million times. I was like, oh, well, good for you. I've seen it 0. So, but she diagnosed me, gave me medicine and everything. And after the medicine was done, it started clearing up so well. And it went away. I have no scars anymore. Like, my chest has no scars. It looks like I'm sunburned, but I'm not. My arms have no scars. But I'm not kidding you. I had scars for... Not scars. I just had really dark patches for... It's like when you get hit with a BB gun, you know, like those pellets, and they leave a little welt on you, and then they kind of turn into like the brownish bruising color. That's what I had all on the back of my arms, the back of my back, and my legs for a year and a half. So I went to college looking like a freak. I still had people be nice to me and everything, but I went to college having to deal with a rash all over my body. And the stages where it was really red and little dots to bigger and bigger. Some got like this big, and then they looked like little scales. Like I could itch them and it would just shed off of me. And I know that's really TMI, but I'm just trying to tell you guys how bad I wanted these tonsils out. Because right after they started getting healed, like from the psoriasis, my dermatologist said, this was 2 years ago. My dermatologist said, you need to go get your tonsils taken out. I'm going to give you a surgeon and provide that for you. I never went and did it. Ever. I started college, and then I came back, worked for my uncle for 4 months, and then I went and did cosmetology school. So there was just no time, and I know that's not an excuse, and there should be no excuses because it's my own fault. But, I should have brought my water up here. But it was a lot on me. A lot, and it was draining, and when my tonsils would swell, I mean they would swell, and it would get annoying, and I would want to punch a hole in the wall because like I couldn't even swallow McDonald's french fries, and those are the best things in the world, and I couldn't even swallow those because my tonsils were getting so big. But anywho, so that's why I needed them out so bad, and I don't really know how tonsillectomies work. I just watched one video, and I never once saw them use a scalpel. I just saw them use, like, these tweezer things that they hold onto the tissue of your tonsils and then take a cauterizer. Well, hello, Coco. This is my dog. Hi, baby. You want to come up here? Come on. Yeah, she just wants scratches. So, stop. So I think it cleared up when I started working. Like when I came back from college, it was finally cleared up. And I had a great support system. Like my parents kept recognizing, like reminding me, you're still beautiful. I know this is going on, yada, yada. But I was ready to be done with it. So when it was finally done, I didn't really notice it was done until my sister was like, Emily, your scars are like all gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, they are. So, but I'm grateful that I have my tonsils taken out. I'm grateful for my surgeon, Dr. Henson. You were great. All my nurses were so freaking nice. So freaking nice. If you, I guess, not to make this any longer than it already is, but if you guys have questions, honestly, I found a video on YouTube that explained it to me and showed me what it was and everything. And I don't have dirt on my hand. That's from my bandages from yesterday because I got my IV right there. But if you guys have questions, I can try to answer them as much as possible. And this is day 2. But if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer as much as I can. I do still have my patch on the back of my neck only because it really did dry out my throat last night. It really did. Look at her. Hey, we can't let my heart rate get up. Stop. But I will try to keep pushing through and make these videos for you guys daily. And then I bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon, but I wanted to do those videos that everybody always does where they open weird random products from Amazon or Wish or eBay, I think it is. And so I wanted to do one of those videos, and I bought such cool and random stuff. Of course, I found them on TikTok, which, let me just stop right there. I am not on TikTok a lot. I've just been on TikTok the past couple days because what else am I going to do? And I really want to watch movies, but we don't have the DVD player here. I took it to the apartment. Excited. I'm very excited. I kind of probably sound cheesy, but I am very excited because this isn't... I tried to explain it that I wasn't doing YouTube for money because, let me tell you, that's a lot of work. My boyfriend, this is a funny discussion and then I'll let you guys go. My boyfriend did say, why do you not think I want to be recorded? And I said, because when we started dating, you always said, no, don't record me, I don't like it. And so I never did. And he said, that was because my hair wasn't done. Okay, girly girl. But I'm going to try to start making this like mainly my channel. I know Kenzie's been on a lot of my videos, but that's because we live together. And for the fact that we've lived in our apartment for almost, like 7 months and haven't done one video, that's seriously insane. But I will try to get her in some videos and then we'll go from there. But also I took pictures of my tonsils before I got them taken out and when they were super swollen and inflamed. I'll post that down here and then I will post the after pictures. I'm telling you, you guys are not going to want to see them, so maybe I'll post them when they're not as gross. But if you do, they'll be at this end of this video. Just skip through it. Don't look. But thank you for staying with me and staying on this journey with me. And I cannot wait for 2021 to be such a fun year. And I will be back with more videos as much as I can. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow.